Jamestown is the oldest district in Ghana's capital Accra. It lies directly east of the Korle Lagoon and is home to many historical edifices. It is also the best place to experience remnants of colonial rule. Fort James gave its name to the Jamestown neighborhood in Accra. Jamestown's long and episodic history has left many monuments and architectural masterpieces. Ghana's first hotel, the Seaview Hotel, was built here. It hosted the Queen of England, Queen Elizabeth II, during her historic visit in 1961 to the first country south of the Sahara to achieve independence. But there are more Ghanaian landmarks in this part of town. They include the Osha Fort, one of the oldest in Ghana, as well as a lighthouse, the main fishing harbor of Jamestown, and James Fort Prison. James Fort reminds us of our history and our past. It was built by the Royal African Company of England as a trading post for both gold and slaves in 1673. It was the smallest of the three forts and was built about 1.5 miles from the Dutch forts. It stood in a village called Soko, owned by the Jumako and Adanse clans.
After building the fort, King James of England I asked them to name the fort after him. So they named the fort King James Fort Prison, which originally was the name King James. So hence the name Jamestown. So we got the name Jamestown from this fort.
It used to be popular with tourists seeking to see the remnants of Ghana's colonial past. The trading post operated as a prison until 2008, when local investigators discovered the structure, which was built to house just 50 people, was actually holding more than 1,000, sometimes 90 inmates, to a single room. Eventually, it became a prison for Ghana's first president, Kwame Nkrumah, and other prominent freedom fighters, turning into a site of great historical significance. Fort James no longer serves as a functional Accra prison. 8 historic spaces now feature exhibitions and performances during the annual Chalewati Street Art Festival, which challenges both artists and community-based audiences to connect through art. It is now in a state of decay following years of neglect, but many say it could be a tourist destination for those seeking to see the remnants of Accra's colonial past. The country is hoping to rake in billions from tourism, but for tourists to come, these attractions must be properly maintained. To many, government has to step in to save the collapsing forts, which can be a source of revenue for both the government and the inhabitants of this town. For GBC News, Shelley Bewa reporting.